Hot yesterday at practice, man. It was really hot. but we're lucky the game's in the evening. I haven't actually played at this ground before, but it looks a very good wicket. I just went there just now and saw that. I think it looks a really good wicket. I hear that the game is sold out, so we're really excited about playing in Guwahati and playing in front of the fans here. I think everywhere we've played, since June, I think when things have opened up and we've been able to play over the last 2 years. Every time we played in India in the last few months, I think every stadium has been packed. And I think that's a great thing. It's just great to see the fans back in the stadium watching these games. And I know the boys really appreciate having the fans there and cheering for them and supporting them and hopefully supporting good cricket. And I think that's a wicket that should, I think, support good cricket.
What can be the playing 11 for tomorrow according to pitch conditions?
We'll know that tomorrow. I don't like announcing.
Rahul, just a bit of Harshal Patel. He has been used by India largely in the mid overs and the death overs, but in crunch situations, especially international cricket, he has struggled a bit. Earlier also in South Africa and now also in Australia. Wanted to know about how he has been moving with the struggles, and is there something that he's impacted negatively, or he's still positive that he can deliver as a depth?
No, I think Harshal's a really mentally strong cricketer. He's a fantastic cricketer, and if you just look at his performances over the last 2 years, I mean, they've been absolutely phenomenal for the franchise that he plays in. Even in international cricket for us, I think he's bowled some really good spells. I think he's preparing really well. He's practicing really hard. It can happen. I mean, he's also come off. He's also come off a little bit of an injury. And it's it takes a little bit of time to get used to it. But I thought he bowled a phenomenal last over against Australia at Hyderabad. I mean, if you look at that last over against Hyderabad, even the last over in the last game against South Africa at where did we play the last one? Trivandrum. Yeah, so at both Hyderabad and Trivandrum. He bowled fantastic last overs. I think 8 runs and 7 runs, and he got Tim David's wicket. And that in a tight game, in a close game, that can make a big difference. So, I think we're very happy with the way he's progressing. He's going really well, and the more and more games he plays, the better it will be for him. It was just unfortunate that he has 6 weeks off, due to injury.
Can you expect KL Rahul and Surya Kumar better play?
Sorry?
KL Rahul and Surya Kumar, they have played in the Thiruvananthapuram very well. They have 50 and 51.
Yes.
I think it will be more better.
They played very well, sir. So we want them to continue. We want them to keep going. We want all our players to keep batting well.
First of all, don't you think in the last few months there has been a lot of experiments as far as the batting 11 and the bowling is concerned? So don't you think this will affect the consistency of the players as well as their performance in the bowling, especially?
I mean, it's a little unrealistic to expect us to keep playing the same guys over and over again. I think some of the changes or experiments, as people like to call them, are sometimes forced upon you, right? I mean, if Bumrah doesn't play the last game, it's not because we are experimenting, but because he gets injured. Sometimes we have to give people a workload break. When we played all the same 11 in 5 matches against South Africa in June, if you will remember. The 5-match series against South Africa, we played exactly the same 11 every single game. People were saying, why don't they change the 11? So, I think we can't win in either way. Whatever we do, people are going to say that. But I think in the group and in the team, I think we're very, very confident and very sure about what we've been doing. I think sometimes it doesn't seem very apparent from the outside, but there are a lot of things that the people outside won't know, right? What is the niggles people are having, how we need to manage players, how we were preparing for a test match. So if you notice, we were playing a test match, and at the same time we were also playing a series in Ireland. So we had to play different players there. So there are many things that go into this. It's hard to just explain this thing. But in the group, I think the communication has been very good. In the team, the communication has been very good. So I know that sometimes there can be a bit of noise outside, but in the group, I think people have been given a lot of clarity as to why certain things are happening.